Greetings everyone and welcome back to the channel. In today's article we will go deeply into what has the potential to be one of the most important events for XRP and the cryptocurrency industry in the year 2025. The application that BlackRock submitted for an exchange-traded fund ETF that would be based on XRP and could be traded under the ticker symbol XRPB has been rumored to have been leaked from the SEC server. The news of this new breakthrough has caused shockwaves to spread across the business, and it is a story that you will not want to miss under any circumstances. It is necessary to begin with BlackRock itself in order to make sense of the gravity of this situation. Both the traditional financial markets and the cryptocurrency markets pay careful attention to BlackRock's actions because it is the largest asset manager in the world and manages trillions of dollars worth of assets. The fact that they have submitted an application for an exchange-traded fund ETF for XRP demonstrates a degree of confidence and legitimacy for the cryptocurrency that many people believed was still years away. Why do you use XRP? Bitcoin exchange-traded funds ETFs have been dealing with regulatory challenges and delays for years, despite the fact that Bitcoin has been the dominating narrative in crypto ETFs. Ripple's XRP, on the other hand, has been engaged in a protracted and convoluted legal struggle with the SEC. Nevertheless, recent events indicate that regulatory clarity is increasing. BlackRock's decision to move forward with an exchange-traded fund ETF for XRP is an indication that the company feels this legal issue is getting closer to being resolved, or that it may have already been working behind the scenes until now. XRP's speed and efficiency in international transfers is one of the most significant benefits it possesses over Bitcoin exchange-traded funds ETFs. The fact that transactions involving XRP are almost instantaneous and cost only a fraction of a penny makes it an extremely attractive option for institutional use cases and liquidity solutions. By offering a product that allows for regulatory clearance, provides utility, and has significant institutional support, BlackRock's action has the potential to effectively smash the supremacy of Bitcoin exchange-traded funds ETFs. The FedNow system is the topic of our next conversation. This is the new real-time payment network that the Federal Reserve has developed with the intention of enabling immediate payments throughout the financial system of the United States. To tell you the truth, the junction between FedNow and XRP is rather exciting. In order to offer liquidity on demand and to permit quick transactions throughout the globe, the underlying technology of XRP has been specifically designed. BlackRock's proposed exchange-traded fund ETF may be more than simply a financial instrument. This might really become the bridge that connects XRP with the digital dollar of the United States and the payment rails of FedNow, so enabling digital transactions to take place without any interruptions. Regarding the price of XRP, what does this imply? Traders and investors are already experiencing excitement due to the mere fact that they are anticipating something. According to the statistics from the past, applications and approvals for exchange-traded funds, ETFs, sometimes cause price surges far before the product ever makes its debut on the market. As institutions begin to front-run this major news, experts are forecasting that the price of XRP might reach $10 or even higher. There is a possibility that the pre-ETF run may cause a surge of purchasing activity from both normal investors and whales. As a result of BlackRock's submission, the Securities and Exchange Commission is said to have called an emergency meeting. This demonstrates the exact level of seriousness with which the regulating body is approaching this new development. The conclusion of this meeting might either shorten the time it takes for XRP to enter the exchange-traded fund market, or it could cause a temporary delay. Nevertheless, the fact that such a meeting was required is a clear indication of the influence that the filing had. In addition to the figures and laws, this moment actually signals a more fundamental shift in the way that traditional finance approaches cryptocurrency more generally. The presence of BlackRock is indicative of an increasing level of institutional faith in blockchain technology and digital assets in general, not just Bitcoin. You should also be aware that this highlights the growing significance of the technology behind XRP in the process of upgrading global payments. Understand that even if this news is extremely optimistic, the market may still see some volatility. This is a key point to keep in mind. Approvals for exchange-traded funds ETFs are rarely hassle-free and sometimes come with limitations or delays. However, it is evident that the trend is moving in favor of XRP, and astute investors are already positioning themselves in front of the anticipated increase. Now let's go a little more into the history of Ripple. Ripple's XRP coin has been regarded as a bridge currency for global liquidity for a considerable amount of time. The company was established with the goal of revolutionizing international payments. Not only has the continuing legal battle with the SEC, which is based on the question of whether or not XRP is a security, grabbed headlines, but it has also prevented widespread adoption. Nevertheless, Ripple has been able to stay in the race thanks to its adaptability and collaborations with financial institutions all around the world. As the Chief Executive Officer of BlackRock, Larry Fink is no stranger to innovation in the financial markets. Although his company's initial explorations into cryptocurrency exchange-traded funds ETFs with Bitcoin were cautious, they were, in all honesty, rather remarkable. Now that BlackRock has taken this step with XRP, it is abundantly evident that the company envisions a future in which XRP plays an essential role in the physical infrastructure of digital finance. There is a possibility that the potential synergy between BlackRock's resources and Ripple's technology might potentially herald in an entirely new age for those who own XRP. From the perspective of technical analysis, the charts are already exhibiting indications of bullish momentum. Indicators indicating the market is getting ready for a breakout include, but are not limited to, fluctuations in volume, the accumulation of whales, and optimistic mood. For all intents and purposes, these technical signs might very well convert into a fast price spike in the event that the ETF file is validated and accepted. In addition to this, we must take into consideration the larger regulatory framework around cryptocurrencies. When compared to other countries, the United States has proven to be quite a bit slower in adopting clear legislation regarding cryptocurrencies. The proposed exchange-traded fund ETF for XRP has the potential to become a landmark case that will affect future regulatory regimes for digital assets. This would not only bring about the much-required clarity, but it would also, in all honesty, make it possible for more conventional investment vehicles to include cryptocurrency. In addition to BlackRock, other institutions are also showing interest in XRP. A number of other significant companies and hedge funds have been secretly amassing XRP in anticipation of its potential as a liquidity instrument. The latest whale moves and strategic corporate treasury allocations to XRP are more signs that important players are preparing themselves for a significant market event. It is particularly interesting to consider the relationship that exists between XRP and the digital dollar. XRP's network, which is both quick and scalable, has the potential to become an important infrastructure layer for CBDC transactions that take place across international borders as central banks across the world investigate digital currencies. BlackRock's exchange-traded fund ETF has the potential to be the initial step in the process of connecting alternative investment channels with rising financial technology. When it comes to individual investors, this period is both exciting and necessary for prudence. It is crucial to keep informed, prevent fear of missing out (FOMO), and watch for formal confirmations despite the fact that the upside potential is enormous. The opinion of the market may change rapidly, and the judgments made by regulatory agencies might be unexpected. In conclusion, the BlackRock XRP ETF file that was revealed to the public signifies a seismic upheaval in the cryptocurrency sector. This indicates that there is an increasing clarity in regulatory requirements, confidence among institutions, and the possibility that XRP may become a mainstream financial asset. How seriously this matter is being treated at the highest levels is demonstrated by the emergency meeting that was held by the SEC. I will be here to provide you with the most recent updates, professional analysis, and market insights as we go through the process of seeing this narrative unfold. Do not forget to subscribe and activate notifications so that you do not miss any significant developments in the cryptocurrency world. I am grateful that you have chosen to listen. If you found this video to be helpful, thank you for liking it, leaving a comment with your opinions on BlackRock's action, and sharing it with other people who are interested in cryptocurrency. Keep your wits about you, safeguard yourself, and continue to amass those XRP coins till we meet again. I hereby defer. It is only for educational and informative purposes that this movie is being provided. It is not advice on financial matters. Before making any decisions on investments, would you kindly conduct your own research and discuss your options with a financial advisor?